Boya, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's continue our Skyrim walkthrough of the Lazy Argonian. We just finished discovering about a dozen key locations across the rift. And we didn't just discover these locations because they look pretty. They all have valuable resources that our boy, the Lizard King, is going to put to good use. Now, fair warning, the first thing you should do is take out your moral compass. Okay, everybody take out your moral compass right now and set it to airplane mode. Okay, because we will be doing some thieving. Translation, we'll be doing a lot of thieving. Okay, everybody got your moral compass set to airplane mode? Alright, let's get busy and get the Lizard King ready for combat.
MajorSlackAttack.
Okay, now, once again, we're on a pretty tight schedule. If you deviate from the schedule, things are going to screw up really, okay? So, things are going to loosen up later on, but for now we're on a tight schedule. First thing we're going to do is go to Garriman's Hall. And I say tight schedule because we want some things open at certain times of the day, and we want some locations closed at certain times of the day when we arrive, okay? Here at Garriman's Hall, pick up 2 Imp's Tool right there. Jump up here, get some Canis fruit. Down here, get another Canis fruit, and that's it. On over to Iverstead. It should now be early in the morning in Iverstead. Somewhere between 5:30 and 7 is ideal, okay? That's important. In Iverstead. Run your bad boy into the farm. And pick 1 potato. Just 1 potato? Just 1 potato. Go to the farm. It should be open. If it's not, just wait an hour. Find Bodhi, the buxomest farm maid. Here she is right here. And sell her the potato.
Honest pay for honest work.
This will make us friends with the farm.
Leave.
That means that we could take everything in the farm for free. Alright, so let's do that. Or rather, let's take some key items. I'm not a completionist, so we're not going to take everything. Okay, so take all the ingredients. Take Rolendria's spoon in this satchel, that's important. And here's a chicken's egg, pine thrush egg, and that's pretty much it. There may be some leather or some animal hides here. This is completely random. Completely random. You may just get a goat's hide. And that's it, that's all I want. You could loot the barrel, but it's completely random. Here in the farmyard, grab yourself some chicken's eggs, all the wheat, 5 wheat, and all the vegetables. Done? Next. Going to the Shadowstone. The Shadowstone is guarded by a very dangerous mage. Now what's going to happen is, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to spawn a familiar, one of those ghostly blue wolves there. And that's going to take up his time. So you can actually just fast travel to the Shadowstone, run up, activate it, and run away before he has a chance to react. So that's what we're going to do. Even though, if you hung around, he'd probably kill you in 1 shot. But you can do that. You can get away with it, even on Legendary. So let's go for it. There he is right there. Hit up the Shadowstone. You may, once a day, under the sign of the shadow, become invisible for an extended period. It's about a minute. Okay? There you go. Activate it. Just simply run away. Run down here. Run to the farm. Occasionally, he follows you. See, they're all freaking out at the farm. So what you want to do is you want to pick everything at the farm here very quickly. Because if he catches up with you, he's going to give you a hard time. So get all the wheat. And all the vegetables. Okay, and once you've done that, run away. Run away like a little girl. Hopefully you can wait. If you can wait, that means you can fast travel. If you can fast travel, go to Riften Stables. Now, We have most of the ingredients required to make vegetable soup. Big batch of vegetable soup. The only thing that's missing is tomatoes. You know, I know exactly where to get some. When you're here at Riften Stadiums, make sure you loot all these barrels. You may get lucky and get some raw beef in this barrel. It's always random. Loot them all for salt pile though. Come around the back, get another canis root. So you should now have 3 canis root. 3 canis root and 2 imp stool. And we're going to use our cab fare that we got earlier to take the carriage to Windhelm. Costs you 20 gold. Around the back.
Been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgr.
Save the game when you get to Windhelm Stables. Quick save done? Alright, let's go. Now, so far, we have only stolen one thing. A horse. And as you may or may not know, every time you steal something in Skyrim, whether you get caught or not, the game sends 3 hired thugs after you. So we got 3 hired thugs that they're coming after us. They're going to catch up to us within 48 game hours. So that's something to be considered. Once you're in Windhelm, run over to the marketplace. And like I said, we're only missing tomatoes. There's some tomatoes right there. It's only one problem. This guard, he stands here all night watching all the stuff here in the marketplace. So if you try to steal him, he's going to catch you and throw you in jail. Interesting. Tell you what, this is what we're going to do. We punch the guard. Okay. Going to punch him. He's going to throw us in jail. We're going to serve our time by sleeping. Then rush back to the marketplace. And we're going to steal the tomatoes before he gets back. Okay? This can be done. Punch. Put away your fists. I submit, take me to jail. Sleep at the hay pile to serve your time. Run back to the marketplace. Looks like the beggar's going to run to the marketplace too. She's going to screw everything up, but that's okay. Just have to be extra careful. Here comes the guard. That is one guard who's just patrolling. Don't worry about him. What we're going to do is wait here by the tomatoes. Wait here. Here comes the guard. He's going to patrol. Come here and go back. That's not the main guard that stands guard here. And you got to watch out for the beggar because she'll rat you out, eh? This guy stops here. He patrols back. Now we're hidden. Make sure you're hidden from the beggar. And steal all the tomatoes here. And if you can, I'm not going to risk it. She can see me. But mission accomplished. We got the tomatoes. Okay, so now we can make a big batch of vegetable soup. I missed one. That's okay. And over here is always a random set of gauntlets. Sometimes they may be steel Nordic gauntlets. This time they're only iron, so don't worry about it. And if the beggar is not there, you can come around here and steal these iron ingots. If she's there, then you can only get the tomatoes. After that, get all this hanging moss here. Hanging moss there. Go around here, get this hanging moss here. And you should have 7 hanging moss. There we go. We got 7 blue mountain flower, 7 hanging moss. And that's all we're going to do here. And nope, got one more thing. Fast travel back to Windhelm. Turn right. 2 more things. I'm going to go to the Eritino house.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying.
Oh, you're going to join the Dark Brotherhood, Slack? Nope. So what are you doing here? I'm going to show you. We are here primarily for one thing. The human flesh. That's it. And you can also take the frost salts and the salt pile and this potion, but that's not really important. The most important thing is the human flesh. Got that? Next, back to Windhelm. You're fast traveling back to Windhelm. He's lazy. What did I say? Wait, he's lazy. Oh yeah, let's lose the county orange here. Lose the prison clothes. Okay, and we're gonna run up to the Palace of the Kings. Palace of the Kings. Take the first door on the left.
He's a true Nord.
Go all the way down to the end to Wundfirst's laboratory. Maybe somebody's sleeping in here. Maybe not. I like to jump in the corner here and quickly grab these two giant stones. You could take a chance and loot everything else in here. It's all marked as steel, but I only want the giant stones. There's always the guard that patrols back and forth, and sometimes somebody will like magically spawn here in this bed. It's kind of precarious, so do a quick save. If you're gonna loot everything, do a quick save. Just came here for the giant's toes. Mission accomplished. Let's get out of here.
And let them die with their foes.
Next, we gotta get us some combat gear. This we're gonna get at Largashbur. Hey, there's Riften. We discovered Largashbur on the way. Largashbur is level locked. The gate at the front will be locked until level 8, at which point a giant will appear. And if you help the orcs defeat the giant, you can start a quest. For now, since it's only level 1, we're gonna have to do the same thing we did with the horse. Climb up around the back here. Jump down here. And this will get us over. Alright, so we're in. Everything here is marked as steel. What you want is this Orcish armor here. Shield, helmet, armor, and boots. Battle axe doesn't really matter. And you also want these 7 lavender. These are very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, got that. Next, go up to the Alchemy lab. In the Alchemy lab, get yourself another giant's toe. And these ingredients here. And that's good. Next, go over to the tannery. Grab yourself a whole bunch of free hides. Free. Immediately tan one of the leathers. And then turn that leather into some leather strips. Done? Next, go next door to the armory. Rip off everything in here. Everything that's not nailed down. All the Orcish armor and weapons, including the orichalcum ore, the iron ore, which is very important, especially if we weren't able to steal the iron ingots at Windhelm. Okay, once you got all that, you should have 2 Orcish war axes, a sword, a battle axe, and you should have a complete set of Orcish armor minus the gauntlets. Okay, and you'll probably have 2 boots and probably have 2 shields. Don't worry about that. Okay, got all that? Next, you could go down to the cellar here. This is not really that important. You could go down here and loot a whole bunch of stuff down there, but don't worry, but it's not really that important. If you're really into getting all the stuff that you're entitled to. Entitled. Okay, so you got all that? Next, we're going to set up shop at our temporary headquarters at the Alchemist Shack, which we discovered earlier is just southwest of Iverstead. Neat little hidey hole. The Alchemist Shack has an end table that is safe. Okay? Everything you store in the end table will remain safe. There's also a apothecary satchel, which is not safe, but everything in Skyrim, okay, every container, in case you don't know, every container in Skyrim, whether it's safe or not, is always safe for at least 10 days, because 10 days is the shortest respawn time. So no matter what, no matter if the container is safe or not, it's always safe for at least 10 days. So don't worry about the apothecary satchel not being safe. Here we're going to loot everything. Well, everything we need. Take the carrots, take those, take that, Take the butterfly in the jar just for, like, you know, a souvenir. Rosmarin, garlic, blisterwort, and all the ingredients in the garden, which is a lot. Okay? Nightshade, blue mountain flower, deathbell, spiky grass, jazzbay, and depending on the time of the day, either butterflies or luna moth wings or torch bugs. We're at the time of day where there's nothing because it's like, you know, right at dusk. So don't worry about that. Make sure you take the 2 hawk feathers here. And I think I missed a barrel in here. Yeah, this is also going to have some. There we go. Okay, got everything. At the Alchemy Lab, before you do a crafting session, always do a quick save. Now we're going to craft some potions. We got all the ingredients to mix a whole bunch of key potions. What we're going to make is start off with some paralysis poisons. You make paralysis poisons with canis root and imstool. We can make 2. Those are very important, okay? You can make a 3rd one with canis root and human flesh. Ah, yeah. Ah, that's what we got, the human flesh. Okay? Now we've leveled up alchemy to 16. That's important. Now we can start making some power potions. Power potions are potions you make specifically to sell for money and to level up alchemy. And one of the power potions we can make is blue mountain flower, hanging moss, and lavender, all of which you have ingredients enough to make 7. And they should sell for 299 gold. Make all 7. And you're going to level up. Next, we can make a couple of 3 more power potions using chicken's egg, elf's ear, and those spider eggs that I had you pick up in Helgen Keep. 2, 3. And finally, make some fortified one-handed potions using the hawk feathers and rock warbler eggs. Okay? One-handed weapons do 18% more damage for 60 seconds. Very important. Make 2 of those. Okay? Made all those. Done and done. Level up. Points in Magicka. Novice Conjuration. Put that perk point in Novice Conjuration. Now we're going to dump off everything. To lighten the load and to get rid of some of our stolen items. Not that we're going to get caught again. Okay, so we don't need any of these weapons at all. Anything that you can sell, bring. Anything that is stolen, store. It's going to be a while before we join the Thieves Guild. We don't want to be carrying all the stolen stuff around. All this we can sell. We don't need the robes. Bring the novice hood. Okay, store one of the boots, one of the shields, and bring the other for your own personal protection. Bring all the potions. Keep the cabbage, keep the carrots, store the... well, you can sell the clam meat. Keep all this, actually. Keep all this on board. Books, we can store the Alchemist Journal. Bring this along. The Last Scabbard of Akrash. Anything here that's stolen, you're going to store. Plus, we're going to keep the butterfly in a jar because it's a nice keepsake. And all the animal hides, store those. Bring along the iron ore. Store the lantern. Bring along at least 2 leather strips. Bring the ore of calcum ore. You can store that, and bring Rolandria's spoon. That looks about right. Quick save. Next. Back to Windhelm. Windhelm should be early in the morning. We have a smelter here. If you're lucky... she's still there. Okay. If she's not there, you can steal these steel and iron ingots here. But she's there. Okay, so we use a smelter. Smelt yourself up a couple of iron ingots. Smelt yourself up the orichalcum ingot. Go over to the forge. Make yourself a set of iron gauntlets. And for now, all we'll be able to do is to improve the one of these Orcish items here. Choose the armor because you get the biggest mileage out of that. Okay, so choose to improve the armor, and that is our armor for the foreseeable future. Okay, the iron gauntlets, Orcish armor, Orcish boots, Orcish helmet, shield. That'll give you an armor rating of around 125, 126, depending on your mileage, how many iron ingots you manage to get. If you got like if you manage to get another iron ingot, you can improve the iron gauntlets. Let's just take those off for now. It's still early in the morning. We have some potions to sell. We already got those giant's toes. That's it. All it remains is to wait till business so we can sell those potions. So wait 5 hours until 8 o'clock in the morning. Get everybody open. Looking for Abel Atherin or Nurnye.
Because I used to be a sailor.
We want them both ideally. Sometimes it takes these. Come on, Abel, get your butt into work. There he is. Okay.
You need anything, come see me. Trinkets, odds and ends, that's all.
Okay, sell this dude the potions. Sell them one by one so that you level up speech. And he is out of gold. Actually, we can give him a $4 tip. There we go.
Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Great.
Next, go to Nurnye.
I lost my twin sister.
I'd travel more. Some may call this
Whoever
junk.
lost anyone close.
Me.
Sell her the rest of the potions. Keep the paralysis poisons. Don't need that. Keep the one-handed potions. Sell all these junk health, magicka, and stamina potions. Don't need them. And the Imperial armor. Don't sell the gauntlets. Don't sell the novice head. And the junk food. And we're done. Should have a lot of money now. 1,158 bucks. Let's go buy some key spells off Woundfirth at the Palace of the Kings.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer. He's a true Nord. Be careful.
Alright. Woundfirth should be right here.
Whatever you've...
What have you got for sale? Of course, we already know what you have for sale. We want the Bound Sword. And we want the Muffle spell. Okay, got those two. Hook him up.
Infant steel.
Hotkey him. And hotkey everything else.
Well, good.
Bound Sword, you're number 4. Muffle, you're number 2. Poisons of Paralysis, you're number 7. Fortify One-Handed, you're number 3. Done? Let's go.
True power in this world. Be
Before we go into combat,
Keep your eyes
we would like to level up to level 3.
die with their false kings.
Best way to do this, and something that's going to be very convenient for us anyways, is to go on a speech skill run in Riften. So, back to Riften Stables. Doesn't matter what time of day you get here. You can do this day or night, doesn't matter. If it's night, which it probably will be, yes it is. And we already got that, we got the Canis Root. Into Riften. We're going to do about half a dozen speech checks. Let's do a quick save just in case something goes horribly wrong. Avoid that guy there. Avoid them all for now. Since it's after hours,
You must either be crazy.
go down here to Beggar's Row. to pass all these speech checks, we're going to need... Quiet here, we're doing a walkthrough here. We're going to need our speech up over 25. Right now it's only 18, but if we give the beggar a coin, it'll give us the gift of charity bonus, which will give us a 10 bonus points of speech, which will put us over 25. And you'll find the beggars at after hours here in Beggar's Row. There's usually Edda here. If she's not there, find Snilf here. Give him a coin.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your
There we go.
kind heart.
Now we have the gift of charity. There we go. Speech is up to 28. So now we can pass a whole bunch of speech checks. So let's go do them. Starting off with Maul. Just talk to Maul and plow through his dialogue until you get the persuasion check.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble.
Choose just passing through.
Well, last thing the Black
Plow through all the
Briars
dialogue.
needs.
Who are the Blackbriars?
Me. I'm Maul.
There's the
I watch
persuasion check.
streets,
Get
never
that.
speak in the
And the
same
level of
language.
speech. And you can just exit out. Next, you're looking for Ungrian. He may be at the door here to Helga's bunkhouse at this time of night. If not, he's in there sleeping.
You lost?
Go upstairs. Look on both sides. Maybe they didn't have a chance to come in here. No, they didn't. This is unusual. Yeah, let me just wait an hour.
Hey, Savannah. I hear you like dark elves. Perhaps I could show you what a real dark elf can do.
You're an animal, Typhus. Keep away from me.
Ah, so my reputation as a lover precedes me. Care to reconsider?
You're disgusting. Don't you even think of laying a finger on me? Or I'll cut off something you can't live without.
Okay, the game is screwing with me. I don't know where Ungrian is. We'll carry on and do him last.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
There's Sapphire and Shatter. Into the Bee and Barb.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Let's talk to Louis Latreche. This will start the quest. Promises to
Get him to
keep.
tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'll meet
Never
you
done an
outside town.
honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, hey lad?
Don't want anything to do with that.
Deliver my message to Silly.
Want to make some
Quiet, everybody. Doing a walkthrough here. Check this out.
ready to make some coin?
Everybody wants a piece of the Lizard King. Okay. Promises to keep. This is to get the horse Frost. We're doing this for two reasons: to get some more speech checks and to get a free horse. All right. Once you've done that, go over and talk to Shatter.
Huh? What do you want?
Ask him what kind of trouble you're in,
I owe a
and
great deal
agree to
of
help
money
him.
to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell
I
me
was
the
able
details.
to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I
Uh-huh.
borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but
Uh-huh.
now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't
Okay.
pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
We'll help you.
You will?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Be
Don't worry about
careful
it.
with Sapphire.
Okay.
She mixes
Just
with all
sit there and be
sorts of
quiet. Okay.
nasty people.
Okay. Back into the Bee and Barb.
Go on
Dr.
then.
Sapphire?
Deliver my message to Sibby.
I knew that stupid kid would... Look, this is really...
Plow through her dialogue until you
I
get the
lent him some
persuasion
gold.
check.
All right,
There we
all
go.
right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threat...
Exit. How about a little more?
I already said
Huh?
Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And Ungrian. Let's go see if he's finally decided to
Can I help you?
come in from a night of drinking. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to wait till daytime and find him at the Blackbriar meadery. There he is. What are you doing?
Next time
tying one on, eh?
I'm off work at the Blackfriar
Okay.
Eatery.
That's what he
Back
looks
there in
like.
the morning.
Ask him this. Tell me about Maven
She's
Blackbriar.
an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why,
Really
just
now?
this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Uh-huh. Okay, now tell me the truth. Here, you get another persuasion check.
Okay, look, if I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family...
There we go. Mission accomplished. Leveled up. Okay, quiet. We're doing a walkthrough here.
I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself.
Okay, we have leveled up. Mission accomplished. Level up. More points into Magicka. And now we're going to put a point into one-handed. Get Armsman rank 1. Very important. Okay? That's it. Let's finish off the Frost Quest. Or rather, setting up the Frost Quest here in Riften. And you're going to do this by going over to Mistville Keep. And I forgot to make some vegetable soup while I was in Helga's bunkhouse. That's okay, we'll go back. Talk to the guard.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
Apply a little Jedi mind trickery on him. These aren't the drones you're looking for. Move along.
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
There we go. Alright. Then we can go in. Talk to Sibby.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call?
Plow through the dialogue until you get to a persuasion check. I was sent by Louis.
And let me guess.
He wants his horse.
He wants it.
You don't own the horse.
Correct. My plan. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush.
There we go. There's
Tell
our
you what.
persuasion check.
Sure, take advantage
Speech
of the
up.
guy in jail.
Don't mind if I do.
Fine, I can make the deal sweeter.
Don't mind if I do. And that's it. That's all we want to do. Finally. I don't know if there is a cooking pot there in Mistville Keep, but there is a cooking pot at Helga's bunkhouse. Let's just fast travel back to Riften. Because, you know, we're lazy. Go around the corner here. Avail yourself of the cooking pot here in the kitchen, right in the corner, and make yourself up a big batch of vegetable soup. Should be able to make at least 6. 7 if you got all the tomatoes. That's it. Okay. What are we doing with this? That's okay. We have everything we need. We had everything we needed earlier on, but I just want to do all this stuff to get ready to go into combat. Okay, let's go get a really powerful piece of equipment here at Snapblade Cave. The Staff of Paralysis. Here at Snapblade Cave, make sure you have Muffle ready to go, and make sure you have the Shadow Stone ready to go. Okay, Muffle up. Make sure you have all your heavy armor off. Go into sneak mode. Go into Snapblade Cave. Do a quick save just in case it totally screws up. Cast Muffle, or you're going to have to put on the Novice Hood in order to have enough Magicka to do this. Okay, cast Muffle. And activate the Shadow Stone. This will give you 1 minute. You are now completely silent and completely invisible for 1 minute. So don't dawdle. Go down here. There you see there's a skeever there. A couple of skeevers are completely oblivious because we're completely invisible. In here there could be either a frostbite spider or another skeever. I'm going to duck around to the left of them. It's a skeever this time. Completely random. Go around here. You're looking for this little mound here. Go up on the mound. Jump up here. And there's the Staff of Paralysis. Okay, now plan your escape route. See that kind of like tan leather thing there? That's where you're going to run to get it. Grab the Staff of Paralysis and run for that. Okay, run out before the skeevers get activated. And mission accomplished. Our boy, the Lizard King, is now ready for combat. He's got all the toys he needs. All the magic toys. He is ready to rock. Staff of Paralysis. That's number 6. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready, Freddy. And that is it for this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this video was remotely entertaining and or informative, hey, don't forget to give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time when we go into combat. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.